This shit ain't none of her business, but I don't blame her. You so damn fine. She don't understand what this.
Yes.
Give us your artist name and what you give to the people as a gift.
Yes. So my name is Elle Cook, and I am a singer, a producer. I guess I could say I'm a director because I direct my own videos and things like that. So yeah, I'm a little bit of everything.
Why do you think it's important for you to have like those three roles when it comes to your career in particular?
Personally, because I'm a control freak.
Okay.
To an extent, to a degree. I wouldn't say a control freak. I'm just like, I'm a Taurus and I like stuff done my way. So, yeah, it's been times where I've had people do things for me, like people outside of my circle per se. And I would go back home and I'm just like, I don't really like this. And, you know, I would just end up doing it myself or getting somebody, you know, in my crew to do it for me. But I'm very hands-on.
Okay.
I really like to be like in it. I want to know everything that's going on at every moment. So it's like, no, I don't want you to take my video home and work on it. I want you to work on it right now with me. So yeah, that's kind of why I'm kind of more so tapped into the behind the scenes because I just like stuff done a certain type of way.
Okay.
So and I'm a bit of a perfectionist too. So.
That's fine. What came first, being the artist or the producer?
Definitely the artist.
Okay.
I was writing and singing since I was like baby. I just started producing probably like heavy, probably like not even, I wouldn't even say this year. I'd probably say like a couple months ago. I kind of started like figuring out my sound as a producer, because it's one thing for you to you know, buy beats from other people and get people to make beats for you, but then it's a whole other ball game to like, trying to create that yourself, like from your own brain, is crazy. And I'm there. I feel like I'm there.
Okay.
I'm getting there slowly. And I'm becoming a lot more confident in my beats, to the point where I do have, I would say probably like 60 or 70% of my album that I'm dropping next year is produced by me. So yeah.
When you doing your producing, you know, little thing, what do you start with first?
I start with a sample.
Okay.
Yeah, I definitely start with a sample, pretty little, you know, synth pad or you know, some type of loop, and then I go into, I'm trying to think, because I really do it a certain way. So I'll start with a little sample, and then I'll go to maybe like some hats to try to like feel the beat, and then I'll throw in some hi-hats, and then the whole shebang, some 808s, and yeah, kind of let it build off of that. So, yeah.
Are you originally from here?
Yes.
Okay. Do you know any female producers from here that you like kind of?
No, I don't actually. Like, I'm very new to the Baltimore art scene.
Okay.
So I really don't know much of anybody. Trying to think. No, I don't think I know any female producers from here. Not off the not thinking off the top of the head.
Comment if you're a female producer. So we can get y'all linked together. Okay. As far as the new project and I would say older work, what do you think like stands out the most of as far as growth in your new project?
I would say my what's the word I want to use? My openness, I guess. My previous works are really like I write a lot of love songs basically, because I'm a big sappy, sad, heartfelt person. But this new project is crazy. I'm pretty much talking about how much I hate love.
Okay.
If you want to be like, if you want to be frank, and I never really like touch on that side of who I am in my art. I kind of usually just like, you know, I'll write it down, throw it all to the side, maybe read it again. But I've never turned these type of emotions into music. Okay. So it's interesting to see me in like an angry state while I'm recording. It's exciting. It's a little freeing to tap into this side of me as opposed to, you know, being, oh, I love you so much. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's really cool to, you know, see those dynamics change and things like that.
So far, I don't know if I don't want to say give the name of the song, but so far, which song has been like the craziest creative? He was like, alright, maybe I need to step out the studio for a day or two and come back.
It was, I'm trying to think. It's one song. I can't say the name.
Okay.
Because the name is just going to give it away. But it's one of the most angry songs I've ever written in my life. And then when I listen back to it, I'm like, yeah, that sounds about right. This is what I was going for. Like I did. It took me a while to write it
Mm-hmm.
because it was so much. Like I knew exactly what I wanted to say, but I was so pissed off. I'm like, I need to. So as far as you saying, like I had to step out the studio and come back because I'm the type I'll make a beat and then try to write to it at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And this one, I was just like, I know exactly what I want to say, but I can't say it right now. I need to lay down. I need to relax.
I need to lay down.
Yeah, I need to calm the fuck down because, but yeah, it's this one song that I'm actually I'm shooting a video for next week.
Ooh.
So I'm excited.
Did we get a visual?
Yeah, I'm excited. It should be. So I just dropped a visual like Monday, I think. Yeah. And then I'm gonna drop another one in December.
Okay.
For the song that we're talking about.
Okay.
So very mad music.
Very mad. Okay. As far as just being you, regular you, what are like, I guess, things that a thing or two that you do when people are around you just like, oh, you do this? Like, I thought, because you're an artist. So,
yeah.
Like, well, artists, people are perceiving us a different way. They're like,
Mm-hmm.
no, they're going to do this thing, they that. What's a thing or two you do, people just be like as if you're not a regular person.
Right.
Still.
Sing.
Okay.
I swear, it's like, yeah, no, that's really it. Like, and I'm trying to think of something else. Like, not to like toot my own horn, but I'm the type of person, not even the type of artist, I'm the type of person I can kind of I can figure out things quickly.
Mm-hmm.
So even if I'm not well versed in a subject or like anything, I can pick up on it really fast.
Okay.
So just recently I had booked a DJ gig. Never DJed a day in my fucking life. Okay. And everybody was like, you DJ? And I'm like, no. Like, but it was just one of those things. It's like, I feel like it's connected to what I'm naturally good at.
Mm-hmm.
So I did a little bit of research. I bought a DJ software and I did my thing. And so yeah, I'm trying to, I really can't think of like something, because I think at this point, like the people that I surround myself with, they're not really surprised at anything that I do. So I think they're more so surprised at like the new steps that I'm taking to evolve my brand. So it's like, ask anybody, every other week, my real name is Lisa. So every other week they're like, Lisa, what are you buying? Like, what are you doing? What are you setting up? What are you trying to, look, I'm trying to create an empire, mind your business. So, but I think it's more so like that. It's just like, here go Lisa, building another house to do something else. So yeah.
Okay, what would you say is or where have you been taken so far with the music or like your artistry? Like how far have you gone from Baltimore?
Nowhere, honestly. Like I said, this year was like really my breakout year per se. This year I performed. I've been doing music for a while. But I was very timid, and I wasn't really confident in like who I was and my sound and just all of that stuff. So I would throw some music out there and then just like you said, disappear. Like I wouldn't you know, but like disappear in a way of like, I'm not doing this no more. Like I'm going to put this out and I'm not going to do anything else. So that was for like probably since I started doing like really doing music in like 2013, 14 up until like 2014 up until probably like 2019. I would peek in and out of like, you know, dropping music and things like that. And I've never dropped a visual. I was never into like dropping videos up until this year. So this year, this year is where I really everything that you like really see from me this year is it. Okay. Like this was really like my year for like interviews, performances, like constant music, constant visuals. So okay. I ain't been much of nowhere, but I'm excited. Cool. I'm excited to venture out and experience new places and new people and things like that. So.
Okay. So speak to the timid side of you and how like you overcame that. Like just to make sure like that this year was like, all right, I'm pushing to do whatever.
So it's crazy because I just had another interview and I was talking about the same thing. I really sat down with myself, not this year, because I dropped a mini EP late 2019, and it was different from what I usually do, like sound wise, and I was like, I'm good at this. Like I be having to sit down with myself, and I'm good at what I do, and so I talked to myself like top of 2020. And had to talk to myself again because COVID, and I'm just like, you know, you be thinking like, well, you know, in the beginning of it, everybody just thought COVID was just like, this is it, like nothing, we can't do anything, life is over. But I really had to talk to myself like the top of this year, and I'm like, I'm good. I'm actually great. I'm the bomb at what I do, and I need to tap into it more. There are people that love what I do and want to hear my music and things like that. And even if I don't do it for people, I should do it for myself because I love to do music. I always had. So I really just had to like, girl, shut up and do what you got to do to get where you got to go. Okay. Because at the end of the day, I truly believe that there is success in what I do. There's success in what you do. Everybody that has a talent, there's a pocket for us, you know, for us to be financially stable, mentally, physically stable, doing what we love to do. So I just had to like have that conversation with myself, and I kind of just been in go mode ever since.
Okay, that's good. That's good. If you had an assistant, what would be like that one annoying thing that you repeat constantly to them, whether it's like something you want them to do or something that you say to them all the time?
This might sound stupid, but she always gonna have to have snacks on deck. I'm always hungry. I'm just like, girl, I'm stressed. All I need you to do is just bring me snacks. Like, but I'm trying to think of something serious and professional.
The snacks be calming.
Yeah.
They help you come to your ground. Like, damn it, I need a tease it right now.
Right now.
This one line, I just need to tease it for the line. I swear, I'm ahead of line.
No, I would honestly, I would probably just tell her just like, I don't know, just handle phone calls. Okay. Like that's the part I hate. I hate doing everything myself. I really hate doing everything myself. Like I hate writing the shit down on my calendar. I hate checking the shit off. I just want to do the work and have a good time. Like, I don't want to do all the groundwork. Not the groundwork, but like the behind the scenes stuff. Yeah. I do enjoy it now. Like, I really do. Like, I enjoy, directing, like I was saying, and, setting up my own photo shoots and video shoots. But somebody do this shit for me because I'm getting tired.
Point.
And I'm only
5 of y'all here. Yeah. This is the job that I'm doing. Please, that's me. Just today.
Right.
As far as your brand, how do you, I would say, personally get in like that mode to be like, all right, I know I want this look.
Right.
This is what I need to be doing to get that look.
A lot of times it starts with the music. So like I just dropped the album in May. It was called After Hours. and it was a very like I said, lovey-dovey, very sultry, soulful type of sound, and the videos really reflect that, and the style of clothing that I wore, the way I wore my hair, things like that, it all kind of reflected that. And so with this album, like I said, it's very mean. It's a very mean, very angry album, and I was just thinking of ways to reflect that, like reflect how I felt, through the music. So yeah, a lot of the visuals, I already imagine a lot of them being in black and white.
Okay.
I don't know if you saw the video that I dropped.
Not
Okay.
yet.
But it's basically a black and white video, and my hair is bone straight, and I just feel like that gives off a very like aggressive, like I mean business type of vibe. So that's where I go. That's it. Yeah. So it starts really with the sound of the music, or the sound of the project, or the single, whatever that I'm working on. That is what really brings everything in full circle, as far as like, the look and style of how I want everything to look and go and things like that.
Okay. Can you get in your rapper bag? Like, can you give me some bars?
Oh my God.
No? Alright.
I can. It's gonna be a written.
Oh, I gotta come. Alright. I kind of want this off the top, but alright.
Oh, what's crazy? I don't know how to rap. I'm not a rapper. Right. Oh my God. That is so crazy. Y'all be putting me on the spot.
I'll be trying. You pull something out for real.
Oh my gosh.
As far as the music, have you ever been compared to anyone yet?
Yes. And I get very flustered, and I'm like, no, what? Stop. But I've gotten Solange. I've gotten A. Marie, who's actually one of my favorites, like, of all time. She's like the greatest. That's the only two that I can think of. People have been saying Solange for years. Yeah, that's all I can think of right now. But
how has the feedback been for the visuals, since like this is your like pretty much like your first time putting out visuals and being into
like that? All of them in general?
Yeah.
People like them. I think that because, like I said, I'm a perfectionist, so I go back and I'm like, I wish I would have did this different. I wish but I think people that like really listen to my music and then they see the visuals and then they see me do live performances and they just mesh all of it together. It all like the visuals make sense. So, and especially people that kind of know me personally and they know my personality, know my style, the way I dress, the way all of that, the visuals make sense. So yeah, I've been getting a lot of good feedback. I was really nervous about the visual that I just dropped because it was so left from what I usually do. So I was like, oh my gosh, everybody's gonna hate it. But I've been getting a lot of good feedback from it.
Okay, that's good. Even though you haven't performed live or performed at a lot of places that much, how is it a different experience for your audience versus listening to the song? So just listening to like the audio,
right?
How is that different if they see you live?
I feel like I sing with a lot more emotion when I'm live, and I'm very goofy. So, so a lot of my, like I said, I just started performing this year for real, at a CBD shop. It's this company called Calm Body Daily. And they offered me like a residency. So I perform there every month. I've been performing there every month since September. And I'm actually performing there Saturday. So 4 p.m. I don't know if this is gonna be out by then, but it's November 7th at 4 p.m. I will be streaming it live. So if you can catch it live, I will be streaming it live at 4 p.m. on Saturday, and it'll be on my IGTV afterwards. So, but yeah, so I think my live performances come with a lot more personality. and you can really like feel what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I think the live performances are just a little more personal than like, you know, hearing me over the speakers.
Okay. Well, that's all I have for you. Thank you for sitting down with me.
Thank you so much. It was so good to meet you.